Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing on this beautiful hump day, I believe it is? Anyways, getting a bunch of packages out here first thing this morning. Cleaned up a little bit of a mess. My son, John Boy, he's discovered how to put things into his tire. Do you guys remember doing this with a can when you were little? Well, anyways, when you drive it, it makes like a sound. He did a can, he did the bottle he ended up finding. Anyways, gotta get that box cleaned up as well. Took out some packages already, got more here. TQ's working on some more. I gotta get my workout done this morning, and anyways, that's what we're starting the day off with. But we're gonna be getting into some work in just a little bit. Well, I guess landscape work. So
yes, got some cleanups to start up.
Well, the mail lady beat me back home. I was going to go through each one of the packages and thank each and every one of you, but thank you. Real quick while I got you here, I want to thank each and every one of you that subscribed this month, watched the channel. We almost broke the record for the channel, which was somewhere in between 5 million and 6 million views for the month. And I think we picked up right around 5,000 to 6,000 subscribers as well. If I get a chance, I'll plug a little demographic up here, but just appreciate all of you for the support and want you to know that we thank you. Don't ever think we take it for granted. And yeah, just wanted to say thank you.
I mean, I literally found all these here.
None of them work.
No, not unless this is really seized up, and but it's got some, like, it's got movement.
Yeah. All right, guys, we've exhausted all of our efforts. We went through probably 50,000 keys we own and can't find a key for this lock. So now, go ahead and grab me that grinder there and that new lock. Now I'm gonna make it come off. So it's only a couple-year-old hitch, but yeah, it is not wanting to come off. I hit it with PB Blaster. We can't get any of our keys to work right here. It's not even that old, but we tried every single key we got. We've literally wasted an hour and a half. So
a customer reached out asking if we could do a small job here, and what it is this play yard. They need it de-weeded and cleaned up, and then just about a 2 to 3 inch layer of fresh playground mulch. So I said, yeah, I can come out, take a look at it, measure it out, see how much we would need. And so I brought my Moser 2 Pro here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the square footage and then see how much mulch we will need to fill in this play yard. So now that I got all the measurements using the Moser 2 Pro, we know that we would need 5 yards of mulch to fill it in with a 3-inch depth. So if you think Moser 2 Pro will be a good fit for your company, click the link in the description below to learn more about it and also receive a discount on your order.
I felt something in my pinky. Thank you. Do not touch that for a while. Alright, so we'll have a new one now. Boom. Put this key on so we know it's it. If you guys don't know though, these locks, they freeze up. They get a little bit of salt in them. Even though this one was in the shed all winter long, it never saw any salt whatsoever. We're not sure if it seized up or if we just lost the key somehow or another or misplaced it. But got that taken care of. Set it back literally an hour and a half this morning.
You know we're gonna find it now that we did this.
No, we won't, because we're gonna throw that away, so we'll never know. All right, so already bit behind this morning. We were gonna get the landscaping started today. TQ might still go, but I got an appointment at what time?
1
o'clock. So we're gonna have to check and see where we're at now, and yeah, go from there.
So I made it to this commercial property here, and the main thing that we want to do is get all the trash and get all the sticks picked up. The rocks and stuff will be a little bit later, but they just want to get this all cleaned up and everything for the visitors that they're going to be having. So I just brought trash bags with me to pick up the trash. Finding a lot of broken glass on the lawn. If I knew the wind was going to pick up like this, I would have brought a bucket.
So a lot of what TQ is doing here is just very time consuming. So we put the camera in hyperlapse, and normally I'll throw a form of music in here. I want you guys to help us out though, because I know not everybody likes the same music. It's impossible. I normally will do some kind of rock because it's personally what I like, or country. I like country. But what I wanted to do is, if you like country, comment A. If you like rock, comment B. If you want no music at all, comment C. Or leave another suggestion as well, and then we're going to add them all up in the next video. That's what we're going to put the most amount of the music or no music in it.
This wind is really picking up. I should have wore a hat.
go over and blow the rest of that out into the lawn.
All right, guys, got done with my meeting and got a haircut. Big shout out to Chelsea taking care of me. Brought TQ her car back, and she's gonna go get the kids, well, Sean Boy, from school, and I'm gonna continue working up here. She got a lot of this accomplished though. Pretty much everything back in here, as you guys have saw. I just got to do underneath that tree down there. We're also working up the estimate to get all this rock out of here. It is it's bad, like I showed you guys the other day, so this isn't something we can just come in and pick up and, you know, eat the cost, you know, for a little bit of labor. Like, this is going to be very time consuming, and also trying to figure out what's the best way of going through it all. You know, I would personally like to bring a skid loader in with like a de-rocker and just go through the whole top, re-put topsoil down, and then seed and straw. But yeah, it also comes down to what the customer wants to pay for, and, you know, maybe they want to reach back out to whoever did this job and see if they want to come fix it as well, because, you know, it is cost. And anyways, I mean, the cheapest route is going to be just to take all the big brick and rock out of it, but it's not going to grow through the majority of that. That's just like, it's just gravel pretty much. So TQ was an absolute rock star on this job. She did 80% of it. I'll just finish it up here and take all the credit. No, I'm just totally kidding. She did this job all by herself, as you guys seen, and she's a rock star for sure. This is just part of business, guys, that occasionally in our business, I have to work on the business rather than in the business, and that's what required me today to be away for a little bit with a sit-down meeting, which is still working, you know, on the business and in the business, I guess you could say, but it just takes me away from doing the labor side of it. And I'll tell you what, the busier and busier we get, the less time I have, and the more valuable our time and my time becomes. And yeah, I just wanted to give TQ all the props here, because without her being able to come out here and do the jobs, I wouldn't be able to go and have these meetings to help further our media or our real estate or a whole host of other things from our product line, and yeah, all the other avenues that we do. So big shout out to her. All right, so got the majority of the big ones. The little stuff like this size, not really so much worried about. The mower will blow through this pretty quickly. There's a piece of metal over here. I'll take it and probably just throw it. Let's see what it says it is. Let me set you down here real quick. 36-inch anvil, aluminum spray shield, pivoting, multi-angled, adjustable head with pivoting handle, threaded handle, blade and handle. I don't know, maybe for like painting or something, because it does got like paint or drywall around the edges. You know what I mean? Like for like trimming, like say you're going around like a window or something. I don't know. I'll put, oh, here's a good one. Set you back down here. So I don't know if you guys will pick it up or not. A big old chunk of metal. So we get this a lot. Normally it's spikes from the railroad tracks that run right here. We've hit a few over the years, but we'll normally walk the entire lawn and check it, especially along the edge, because what happens is people walk down it and they'll pick them up and throw them out into the lawn. So I'll probably just go over and throw it back, because I don't think you're allowed to take this stuff. I don't think I've ever seen one like this, but I'm sure it goes to something, because it's a heavy, heavy piece of metal. We normally get like the spikes that go into the railroad tracks. Actually don't see any right now. They've been doing a ton of work in this area, so yeah. Oh, right here's another one of these. Right here. Oops, lost you guys. See right there? Same thing. Oh, there's another one over there. Actually, there's a bunch of them right there. So somebody probably just came down the tracks, or might have popped off the tracks. I don't know. All I know is I don't want it to be in the lawn and us find it with the blades. Anyways, Super windy today. We got the chance to blow everything out and bag it up, but today's not going to be the day for that. It's just way too windy. We got all the sticks out of here. That saves us a ton of time. I climbed up in there and smashed them down. They're super brittle right now. Like, I mean, a little match back there would make this thing go up. Just got here to the property to unload the truck. I got to be real careful because I don't know how soft it is over here just yet. Feels pretty decent so far, but won't really tell until we get down here to where we unload at. All right, I'll walk down here real quick. Felt pretty decent right here where I wanted to go, so. Get in here, give it a little shove if it all don't go. Someone's calling me. All right, so everything went good. I try to keep the sticks and the leaves separate just so we can kind of like crush these up. If we bring the grapple over here, those will mulch up like we've done here the year before. And the plan is just to add as much nutrients back to the soil as possible over here. So our plan was to put a garden over here, but we just don't have the time right now. Minding me. So yeah, keep everything separate and just makes it easier to maintain. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna get on out of here. As always, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys and girls. We'll talk to you later. TQ out, peace, bye.